It's delightful to be here with Lucian Tarnowski. Now, he wears so many hats. However, today he's launching a movement of movements called, in fact, Civana. Now, first of all, why Civana, and then what is it?
So, Civana is a very powerful name, we think. So the root is civilization, civics. Ana is new, means new in Sanskrit. So it's kind of like West meets East. New civics, new civilization.
Mm-hmm.
You know, we need to have a unified civilization to tackle humanity's greatest challenges, and we're out to try and connect the dots to be the mortar to do that.
Okay, and what is it doing? Because you're wearing a Sustainable Development Goals pin. I'm imagining it has something to do with that.
Yeah, absolutely. So the Sustainable Development Goals is the kind of most ambitious challenge ahead of us.
The world's to-do list.
It's the world's to-do list, and I believe we have to do.
Mm-hmm.
We have to achieve them. That the future isn't something to be predicted; it's something to be achieved.
Mm-hmm.
And so Civana sets out really focused on SDG 17,
mm-hmm.
which is partnerships to achieve the goals.
Mm-hmm.
And we basically provide the foundational infrastructure, the products and the programs needed
mm-hmm.
by communities, by movements, by multi-stakeholder initiatives
mm-hmm.
to accelerate their impact on the SDGs,
mm-hmm.
to help them be more effective, to help them scale their impact and effectiveness.
Okay, so give me some examples of people, groups that you're working with.
So one we love that we're launching here also in Davos, that we've been working with for some time, is called the Social Gastronomy Movement.
Mm-hmm.
And by this amazing team of people led by David Hertz.
David Hertz. We've
Exactly.
got him in here. Yeah, exactly.
So
Nikki Grishka.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Amazing people, family.
Mm-hmm.
And what we do is we provide the digital hub to
mm-hmm.
bring together all of the different food and social impact movements around the world. There's already 250 of them
mm-hmm.
partnered. And we've created a digital space for hubs to come together, to scale best practices,
mm-hmm.
to share knowledge, to share resources, so that we can really accelerate the use of food as a catalyst for social change.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so we've got one initiative that I bet started here in Davos. What's another one?
So another one we do quite a bit in healthcare. So
mm-hmm.
my background, I've spent 10 years working on scaling communities, the community's impact
mm-hmm.
in the world and helping them facilitate knowledge sharing. And so one of the other communities we're working with is called 100 Million Healthier Lives.
Mm-hmm.
And it's a organization of about 600 healthcare organizations,
mm-hmm.
including 100 healthcare systems
mm-hmm.
that collectively serve 100 million people every year.
Mm-hmm.
And the community its purpose is to share best practices, new innovations, new ideas, and scale them across this very large healthcare ecosystem. So it's all around the future is already invented, we just need to scale it.
Mm-hmm.
So that's what we're doing. We're helping connect the dots and being the mortar for it.
Okay, so what do you need? What's the thing that you're looking out for in 2019?
So the big thing we're doing our launch on Thursday, is a Remember the Future
mm-hmm.
set in 2030.
Mm-hmm.
So we're inviting people to come to celebrate the achievement of the Sustainable Development Goals on Thursday evening. And the big thing I'm here in Davos doing is raising quite a large amount of capital
mm-hmm.
into a public foundation to really build the foundational architecture
mm-hmm.
that we know communities, movements,
mm-hmm.
multi-stakeholder initiatives need
mm-hmm.
to be able to coordinate themselves effectively to reach the SDGs. So that's why I'm here. I'm also meeting multiple initiatives to see how we can partner with them, to how we can scale their impact.
Well, how can you partner with the Global Goals Cast, which is my podcast? We launched season 2 today.
Let's do a season together.
Right,
let's do it. Let's talk about the initiatives. Yeah, I mean, it's all about partnership. You know, this is, I think the world has, too many bricks and not enough mortar. You know, there's not enough connective tissue.
Yeah.
And, if we don't look at the Sustainable Development Goals as a system, if we look at it as like 16 individual challenges, we failed already.
Yeah.
And so we think at Civana, that Goal 17 is kind of like the nexus goal. It's like it's like the keystone goal. It's the goal to achieve all goals.
Right.
And so
one goal that links them
it's
all.
kind of the way in. It's like
Yeah.
we see it as a connected ecosystem. And what we also see is there's really poor technologies being used, and hundreds of them, and they're fragmented and they don't talk to each other. There's really a lack of intelligence. And so we want to apply some of the best minds of the world and Silicon Valley to apply artificial intelligence to how do we match people to opportunities, people to projects. How do we create the world's largest army working on the Sustainable Development Goals? So we don't thank necessarily, we do thank military veterans for their service, but we should also thank this like generation of people that are working on achieving the Sustainable Development Goals. We need to thank them for that service, and we need to connect them in an ecosystem where they can be matched elegantly from one project to the next. We need a workforce basically to achieve these goals.
I love it. Okay, thank you so much, Lucian, for stopping by again. It's another Davos. The only difference is he's cut his hair. Thank you, and we'll see you soon.